Good day guys, welcome back to final part of the video for the month of April and to mid of to May, and featuring the banner of Lukhmaan, Abishai and LSP Luna. So on this last part of the video we'll be talking about some of the special new event and other skins exclusive item release for the month or this period itself. So are you guys ready? Here we go. So alright, the usual stuff, you get Apex tickets and definitely got to log in for every day to get the golden summer ticket. Then the period, so 28 days for banner for Abishai and Lukhmaan. Then the Hearts of Hope, or the Awaitings Hope. So yep, and as you can see I had a bad summoning for the Hearts of Another Self for Luna, but everything's worth it as long as I can get her. And recurring banner, it is having kind of like a new stable stuff for you to wish upon a summon for up to this banner, Langrisser WS. Then of course we have this new skin for Arya from Langrisser WS, the younger sisters of Iliad, being the one of the twins, and we will definitely go through more about it later. As you can see, the art is very sexy. And during this period of time, for 2 weeks, you will experience all your daily quest event number of times you can do by +1. And during this period we have this event, the Blood Moon, Land of the Blood Moon, the second recurring event, but of course with different stages. Slightly we'll go through about it later on. Then the Eternal Forge, new items, Echo of Light, and there's this spring cleaning free giveaway, this again lasting for 2 weeks, where we'll be getting free items, so you can range from gold to enchantment tickets, Aniki items, and martial spirits for upgrading your weapons. Recurring banners during the period, so for the mythical realm we have Mariandel, we have Ashamel and Yani, White Yani. Then the reincarnation banner, we have Ares, Christiane and Rosalia. Then our Heavenly Aid of the Older Generations banner. Then we have the Super Freedom Aniki event, where you can get to, this time around, upon getting a pool, you can gain this special fashion tickets instead to trade on for the skin you want. Again, we'll be going through later on. Then okay, other recurring wishing banner. So I'll just quick showcase. I won't be going through one by one. Let's save the time. And also during this period for 2 weeks, all casting rune emblems will be open up for players. And also we have the wish upon summoning banner for the items, so you guys can check, allow you to check out what are the items that you can summon up to. Okay, normally go weapon and accessories because not much good items. Okay, the latest is the curse type bell. So yeah, it's up to this banner. Oops, sorry about it. And okay, that's about it. So first thing we'll be going through on exclusive items released for the period or the heroes for this month. But before that, let's just to showcase. So this is the one I'm talking about. All events increased by +1, so you guys can do it. Except for the eternal event, it's the usual rate. Then time limited we'll be going through later on, and that's the only event for this month, which is good, not too hectic for players, so you can focus on other games while you're free. And the usual stuff, the deep sea secrets, we'll have it every day. Then alright, exclusive item for the month. This time around, surprisingly, it is for newer banner hero instead of older generation heroes like Ashen or Dragon Mama Isodet. Exclusive weapon release for this month is for Nornorin, the type warrior. So in case you guys are wondering which one is Nornorin, just a showcase. So this is Nornorin, the deep sea warrior. Okay, she came up together with Suffering's banner. So this is an exclusive item release. Okay, her exclusive item is a helmet, and it's for both her infantry and her sea warrior class, and it provides the original base stats provided is for HP and magic defense. And the name of this exclusive helmet is known as Tide's Echo. Then for the effect given for this item is known as the Tide Blessing or Tide's Protection, and it provides an additional HP at max rank 10%. The effect are as follows. Number 1, at the end of the turn, when you end turn, if you have used an active skills, you will cause one ring or circle around you or tiles to gain a 2-turn terrain effect, which is full tide from a talent. Then second, when you're currently underwater or when you have shields effect, damage taken will be reduced by 10%. Then third, number 3, if you fulfill both criteria of being in water and having a shield at the same time, damage taken will be reduced by 20%. So this is definitely a great buff for her to be able to quickly create a lot of water terrain for her, and she can move and try to charge towards the enemies while gaining water terrain for herself, especially when she's using Act again. After using Act again, she will directly have water terrain, and she can charge and fight any enemies in front of her while getting the full benefit, and also having 20%, at least 10 to 20% damage reduction shields for herself. That is great for her. So it's pretty simple and not too bad, straightforward. In fact, not much restrictions. Just quick re-summary again. Number 1, At the end of a turn, when you have used an active skills, you surround yourself one ring or circle around you, or tiles or blocks around you will have a 2-turn special terrain effect known as full tide. This is from a talent. For more information about full tide, okay, never mind. I'll just go through the full tide effect in a while. So okay, allow me to just quick summarize my bets. Okay, let's go through again. Number 1, at the end of the turn, if you have used active skills, one ring or circle blocks around you will gain a 2-turn terrain effect known as full tide. Number 2, when you are either in water or having a shield, damage taken by your unit will be reduced by 10%. Number 3, if you fulfill both criteria of being both in water and gaining shields effect, you will enjoy damage reduction of 20%. So this is for exclusive skills of Nornorin. Then to talk about the full tide effect, okay, we'll be going through right now. Okay, the full tide effect is when both you and enemies are on full tide. The current terrain is treated as water. Yeah, so basically this yep, it's treated as being water, so as being a water unit, she'll gain the max of full benefits from it. So yeah, that's pretty much about exclusive, which is not too bad, pretty cool. Then alright, we'll be coming here. Okay, we'll be talking about skin next. So that's it for exclusive item. Pretty straightforward, not too bad, pretty cool, pretty nice. Okay, skins, we're coming to skins. Then okay, so this is the special tickets. So we're talking about this special tickets from the Super Freedom Aniki event. So this time instead of getting the direct skins, you'll be getting the fashion tickets from here. So you have a better choice of exchanging the skins, exclusive MVP or fashion skins that you want. So this is a current release. I think not much changes. Then apparently for changing your tickets, this is a spring known as the Spring Traveler House. So this is a ticket for Aria, and definitely encourage you guys to change it. So we will take both this Aria skin and from Elma 2.0 because definitely a great improvement from Zilong, or they have opened up their mind. And the reason I'm saying that is we'll compare this skin to another skin release that is for the exclusive, not exclusive, this for the Elmas 2.0, aka the Light Summoner. As you can see, these are Echo Light skin. This is like an adventurous styles of skin. So as you can see, the fashions, it's awfully similar except for the fact that she's holding onto the vase. That's why it's covering up a lot of showing her body. But she's apparently wearing more. She's wearing a singlet that is covering much more of her skins, or should I say the top of her, chest area. However, for Aria, as you can see, she is basically wearing a bikini. Yep, she's wearing a bikini with just a scarf covering up the sides. So we're actually seeing more skins here. So great for you fans, and you can exchange it for 188 fashion tickets. So that's pretty cool. The only downside, though I'm not too much complaint, is there's only one single artwork for all of the class. Okay, let's check out the chibi characters. First of all, I definitely like the cute fat solo bird surrounding her. That's like pretty cute. Okay, when she's running, faint in battle. Okay, the solos faint in battle. I'm not sure if this is a solo, but I speculate it's a solo. Or when she's being stunned. Oh, when she's stunned, the solos get stunned too. That's pretty cute. Okay, chanting and about to release skills. Okay, jumping to release skills. So I guess it's charging. So this chanting spells. Okay, what about normal attack? Is there a normal attack? I'm not sure if this is normal attack or releasing of skills. I presume this is releasing of skills. Then throwing binoculars might be her normal attack. Oh, no, this is normal attack. Oh, so she's commanding the swallow to attack the foes. That's, yeah, pretty cute. So, okay, I gotta say, the skins released for Aria is awfully sexy in a good way. Then, okay, are you guys ready? Let's check out the jiggle physics for this one. 3, 2, 1.
私利私欲を満たすために戦争を起こす悪党は必ずしかるべき罰を受けます。ニコになるための手ほどきを受けているとき、よくイリアの肩を借りて休んでいました。あの頃が懐かしい。昔、ニコ装束をうっかり破ってしまい泣いたことがありました。昔ニコ装束をうっかり破ってしまい私利私欲を満たすために戦争を。
Okay, definitely that's the jiggle physics. Let's recap Attic of Light again too.
見てください。じっとしていてもごちそうが勝手に降ってきます。ニコになるための手ほどきを受けているとき、私利私欲を満たすために。
Okay, I'll say the standard is consistent. And also during this period, these are the recurring skins that you can exchange if you may have missed it, or if you like all the skins. And definitely suggest to exchange is for Celica's and Maya, Valentine's and Bright skins, which I already did. Okay, anything else that I've missed out? Okay, we'll be talking about events first. So we'll be talking about this is the second run of the Land of Blood Moon, and of course this time around the stages have changed, and kudos to the pro players from the CN servers. They have found out some loop play, infinity loop plays. So I'm not going to go into too much details except showcasing the characters you guys can focus on using for getting a cheat play. You can get infinity loop to kill off the stage or the boss in one turn. So definitely a few VIPs. So this is something for you guys to take note of. You don't have to directly 100% be the same as mine, but definitely got to get characters. I suggest is Terry's, where you can get early on the game. Okay, the must get 100% must get characters talent will be Focus when you can get a start, and Cardias at the mid of the game. Omega should appear on later part of the game, so it's okay to not have Omega. Though having Omega will be best because two of the skills is CD. If you don't have Omega, you can have Tsubaki, Focus, and Curtis, or at least two of them for theories, because this is the best combo because you only need two characters. Because for Terry's talent is when you use skills on allies, for each allies that your skills apply to, the current skills with a longer CD will be reduced by 1 turn, so a 2-turn skill CD will be left with 1 turn, and so if you use again later on, it will be instant reset, and this is why there's a combo. I'll pick her staple effect of increasing +2 range, so I can hit enemies from far away. And you can either take Tsubaki's or well, Omega's act again, which is only 2 turns, and followed by Curtis is 3 turns, but because with Terry's talent it can get infinity reset play. And the reason you also can do that is because you add on Ferroquest to your team. After resetting Ferroquest's talent, when you attack enemy that is different class from you, you gain additional act again effect. This contributes to your loop of the combo. And of course there's other characters you can also try to get to also gaining better loop effect. So Sliner can go with just Rundle, the rest it's optional Rundle, and she's able to do 4 to 6 act again in a turn. Then there's no act again for this character, only these two. Then followed by Gaivo is great. You can get 2-time act again when you get Kasumi, and not to mention her 3C is a powerhouse to contribute to your abilities. Then it would be great if you have Suffering, then you act on with other characters, especially with act again, so you can summon 2 summon units that add-ons to range, and also you can treat it as having those summons like an act again, so because they will deal skills or damage against enemies. So far that's all. Okay, just a quick summarizations for you guys. So even if you don't get how this combo works, I would suggest you to follow what you have seen in the pictures, especially the main is to get for Tiaris. It's okay for you to miss other characters. Try to get the team for Tiaris, and you can get free loot at first part of the game, and then you can have a free loop attack against all the stage 2 bosses very easily. Okay, next up is Eternal Forge. Okay, Eternal Forge, the new item. So we'll be going through. You have this hammer. So just to showcase you guys, for free-to-play players, at the last level you'll be able to get the weapon as a free items. That's not too bad. So let's go through the items effect in order. So first one is Mecha Soul of Hammer or Hammer of Mecha Soul. So it's for infantry, C units, and holy units. So these are the stats. We'll go through the description first. Sometimes the description seems funny. Okay, the description for this weapon is to put and fuse technology and magic together, and ta-da, there's this hammer. Okay, it's not bad, it's a fun description. Okay, Okay, the base stats provided is HP as seen, and attack. The attack is not top tier, it's 85. This is similar to the Dispel Hammer, kind of mid-range. Okay, then for the effects is known as Soul Suppressing Hammer Strike. It provides 10% attack. The effect is when you initiate attack and goes into battle, before the battle, if enemies has surviving death blow effect, you will gain this buff which lasts for 1 turn. Heroes damage increased by 20%. So yeah, this is for your own hero, and yep, you can give it to characters like LLR Papa Vargas, especially when he's fighting against enemies. Tanker that has surviving death blow is basically Papa Vargas versus Papa Vargas, or Landis or other characters. So you gain this buff, and not to mention Papa Vargas has a free lockdown buff after he transforms, so you will not lose this buff. Okay, second we'll go to the armor itself. Okay, the armor's name, oh gosh. Okay, it is loosely translated as Moss Torn like armor. Yeah, it's either Sea Whip or Moss Torn vest. Sorry, Moss Torn vest. So let's check out descriptions first. Okay, the description is as follows. A certain genius works. It has resolved the problem of lasting abilities of a normal armor and unflammable issue. Okay, this is stats, the base stats, HP and physical defense. And these are the effects they provide at max. So the name of this effect is known as Snaking Forest Tree Shadows. So it provides HP and additional defense by 5%. Then the effects are as follows. Before going to battle, there's a 25% chance to cause your unit that you're currently playing to be treated as forest, lasting for 1 turn, and that's it. So it is a good item actually, but the downside is the chance of triggering is only 25%, but upon trigger it is very good because you'll be treated as on forest and you gain the 20% defensive stats increment in forest, and this forest will override any it has a higher priority whether you're standing on water terrain or sand or other terrain. This effect will take in priority based on the testing from some pro players with access to early beta they have showcased. So sadly the trigger rate is 25%. However, this is definitely working best again for LLR Papa Vargas because upon manage to trigger this effect for a transform Papa Vargas, you have a lockdown effect for this armor, so you keep enjoying the benefit of standing in forest and gaining the 20% defensive stats, so higher survivability for Papa Vargas. Okay, next is for the armor. Oh, sorry, and for the armor, these are the class that's able to use flyer, archer, water unit, and assassin. So flyer Papa Vargas definitely can use it if you change it. Then for the helmet is for lancer, infantry, and cavalry. The name is loosely translated as heart-seeking glory helm. So again, let's check out the description. Okay, it's a very funny description. 360 degrees of defense with no dead ends. A perfect helmet. The only downside or weakness is you're not able to see the road. So basically you're blind while wearing this helm. And alright, this is the stats providing HP and magic defense. And the effect gave it a funny name, is a pun, is known as blind walk because I'm not able to see. Okay, it provides, the effects provide an additional 10% physical defense at max rank, and the additional effects as follow. Number one, when unit is being teleport, position shift, or enter at a defensive terrain, you will obtain the following buff. First, immunity to immune to mobility down effect. Second, you will gain +1 mobility for 1 turn. So, oh, this is not too bad. If there is a hero that is able to wear this armor and the helmet at the same time, you can gain higher chance of instant triggering this effect. Not sure if Papa Vargas, yeah, Papa Vargas will be able to wear this. If he's on flyer, can do a quick check. But even if not Papa Vargas or any hero is able to wear both of this at the same time, that would be cool, because either the unit is being teleport or position shift, they will gain this effect. But the third one is, as long as you enter at a defensive terrain, you can gain immunity down and also gain +1 mobility for 1 turn. So if character like Papa Vargas is able to equip this, yeah, you'll be able to gain an effect. So this is considered a heavy helm, if I'm not wrong. So pretty cool. But even if you're not able to, a normal lancer, infantry, or cavalry unit is still cool if they can enjoy this. Either they get teleport, or they get position shift, or if they end their turn on defensive terrain, they gain a +1 mobility. So overall, it's still pretty good. Last but not least, the accessories. This is basically a weird spectacle. So let's check the descriptions. Okay, the description are as follow. A booster buffer that self-boosts your brainwave. Upon wearing it, you can become a genius. Apparently, that's what the spectacles company described it as. So, yep, this is the description. Okay, the stats. So this is wearable for both physical or intelligence heroes. It provides attack and intelligence. Okay, the effect name is loosely translated as let me think, how should we go with this one? Okay, I think we'll go with genius analyzations or genius analytics. Okay, it provides the following additional effects: increase attack and intelligence by 8%, then followed by the effect when you initiate attack, your damage will ignore shield, including your fixed damage. So it's pretty short, a one-liner. So basically, with the newer banners of heroes, really some of them have shields effect. So when you are equipped with this accessories, basically your attack will just ignore their shields. So the normal attack and your fixed damage will just pass through the shield and go for the HP. So I wouldn't say it's very great. I mean, as of the current version 7.0 of the game, this seems like an item that should have come out during 4 or 5.0 of the game. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think actually it's still great or better? But overall, I think the weapon is not bad, a better choice. You can use it in both PvE and PvP. And since we're talking about just now the helmet and vest, let us check out for Papa Vargas. Okay, so Papa Vargas is able to wear items like, yeah, for like heavy armor. Yeah, so this is not an issue. So apparently he can wear, if you change Papa Vargas to the flyer type, let me double confirm if he can just wear last right here. So yep, demon class Papa Vargas cannot wear last right, but if you change to the flyer, you can enjoy this vest, but I'm not sure if you can wear this, so I'm okay. Anyway, I'll just do a change. If it does work, that would be great. If not, well, I guess too bad. Oh yeah, that's great. I am still able to enjoy the benefit of wearing Lancer infantry and cavalry items, so they can stack. So it's pretty cool that he can stack wearing the two items together as long as you change to flyer class. So okay, definitely this month's banner of Eternal Forge items are trying to benefit Papa Vargas. Okay, let's check out anything else I gotta cover up. So we'll leave Echo Light for the last part, don't worry. Oh, okay, I still have to go through SP soldiers and a new event after the Enharion Era's event. Okay, so this time around easier. I'll just be going through the heroes, the SP soldiers. I believe previously I've gone through this. Okay, the last 5 here you guys have seen. I'm not sure if I've missed it, but allow me to read a quick go through. So the newer SP soldiers, this is the skeleton archer. So the effect they gained if the soldiers after a soldier's unit die, you recover 30% of your HP. So you'll be revived with 30% HP. Then their own effect, increase their attack by 30% when you initiate after you initiate attack and go into battle, you do a one-time fixed damage to the enemy, and the fixed damage that you deal to the enemy this time around is 10% of the battle damage you deal to the enemy. So this is pretty cool. Okay, just quick check who will get the benefit. Okay, apparently I'm lacking in the materials. I'm not able to check the expansions, but at least you guys can check the base heroes or heroines that can gain. Yeah. Okay, next is the Faceless Void or Faceless Assassin. Okay, the effect as follow. Number 1, before going to battle, increase crit rate enemy receive by 15%. Number 2, increase crit damage by 10%. Number 3, if the enemies that you fight, there is no other allies one block around them, increase the first and second effect by double. So basically, if there's no other allies, crit rate chance they will take increase by 30% and crit damage increase by 20%. Quite normal. I mean definitely the effects are great. It's just in terms of like SP effects, I'm expecting something more. So these are soldiers that's able to get the unit. Oh, okay, so you can see these are the additional heroes that you can get after unlocking. So additional 5 more. Okay, this is definitely one of the best SP soldiers. That is the Dark Shadow Lancer, and this is a very great soldier this time around for comboing with SP Freya. Okay, the effect as follow. When being attacked before going to battle, deal one-time fixed damage based on your own hero's defense, 2.5 times fixed damage. Then second, when unit HP percentage is higher than enemies, increase soldiers defense and magic defense by 20%. Yep, this is very great. Let's check out the original. The original Dark Shadow Lancer is increase soldiers HP by X percentage. Then number 2, when being attacked into close combat, there is X percentage of chance to trigger your hero's taunt damage. That's all. and the biggest downside is it only triggers for close combat. That's why the SP soldier is very strong. As long as you're being attacked before going to battle, you will deal fixed damage based on your hero's defense 2.5 times. So SP Freya is definitely a great hero. So you can imagine with SP Freya, you can let her wear any armor, mirror armor, or the range fixed damage armor that works against range attackers. So as of this current meta, best is to equip her with the range attacking, because a lot of mage unit attack long range. That armor with her exclusive crown that you deal a fixed damage before the battle, then followed by her skills, her new SP exclusive skills, then also with the new SP Shadow Soldiers, there is a high chance, and not to mention you gave her taunts. If conditions are met with and is right, there is a chance that enemies might even die before they manage to attack you. We are referring to characters like Mage. We are not talking about those tankers, but Mage will be taking a lot of damage before the battle, so there's a high chance to kill them. Okay, next we have this cyborg unit. So this is our original form. The cyborg unit is when you initiate attack. Originally, the effect is you can when you initiate attack, you can range attack together with your hero, and damage dealt by the soldiers increased by X percentage. So the SP form is when you initiate attack, you can attack range attack with your heroes together and increase damage dealt by 30%. And second is soldiers is immune to close combat penalty, and increase the soldiers attack and defense by 15%. So not too bad. And also let's see who else is able to get 6, 8, so 8 of them. Then what about the expansions? Oh, sorry, I'm not at full rank, so I'm not able to showcase. Sorry about it. Okay, last but not least, the Exorcist. Okay, this is the original form, and again, I have not maxed it. Okay, so anyway, this is the original original effect. So when battling with demon units, increase attack by X percentage. When battling with non-demon units, increase physical defense by X percentage. And this is the SP form. Okay, at max rank, increase soldiers defense by 30%. When battling with demon units, increase attack by 30%. Then number 3, when you initiate attack, if enemy's defense is greater than magic defense, the damage you do on this battle will become magical damage. Also a great change, and basically they no longer have the restrictions. They lift off the restrictions on whether you're battling with demon units or not. You will still gain defense increment of 30%. It's only when you're battling with demons then you will gain attack increment by 30%. And not to mention, new additional effect is when you initiate attack, if enemy's defense is greater than magic defense, which means they are weak to magic, your attack will be converted to magic damage instead. So pretty cool, and that's it for the SP soldiers. Okay, last but not least, before we end with the Echo Light skin, is the latest entries to events. So the first event is Gende Seiki records of Phantom Wars or Eras or Summoning of Enharia. Some of you might know, and this is a new event. It's the adventures are okay. I have problem naming it right now. Let's see, there is a way I can name it. Okay, wow, it's a very direct translate I had from Google. It's known as the journey of all kinds of symbols, or the journey of all symbols. So, okay, then the first unlock event right now is 10,000 Beast Mystery Ways. So, basically, this is a new playstyle of event unlocked for players, and this is a weather system introduced from Zilong. So the playstyle is still similar to the eras of when summoning Enharian, so I'm just going to do a quick demo showcase for you guys. And of course, you must play this event because you can gain different small prizes. So I'm going to test out one, and the description here is defeat all enemies, and the weather that will appear is wind. At the end of the turn, wind will blow and push the target. But when you go into battle, while going with the wind directions, increase attack and intelligence, which they didn't specify how much. So okay, just to quick showcase you guys this new weather system. It's not just wind, we also have rain too. Okay, I would prefer to get Mama. So this time around, defensive terrains or forests and stuff will be a pillar to block you from being blown by the wind for certain things. So let us try and find out. Here we go. Okay, Doom will explain. So we feel the thick flow of wind. So now we are at a very special battlefield, and we have weathers to interrupt and give different additional effect on the battle, and this will affect the outcome of the battle. And this effect affects both the enemy and us. It's not just us, so it's going to be fair. And as a reminder, so you can check out the weather forecast, and different numbers represent the challenges, the number of weather that the challenger will face. Okay, I'm gonna quick try. So okay, let's try now. So number 1. Okay, when the turns end, blow all targets back by 2 blocks, cannot be immune. Then defensive terrain or unpassable terrain. Okay, units standing 2 blocks within defensive terrain or unpassable terrain will not be affected by the wind. Then when you don't go against the wind directions into battle, or you go with a flow of the wind. So now, as you can see, the wind animation is from up to down. So if you're fighting downwards directions, we'll gain attack and intelligence increment of 10%. Okay, Gun is trying to make us get us to make use of the advantage. Okay, we will try to see if the effect will stack too. So I'm having so let's see if we increase. Okay, because I'm going with the flow of the wind right now at this direction. 2008. Okay, hopefully I can see the additional 10% here, and here we go. Yep. Oh, okay, so you guys can see, let's do it again. It's a green icon, the green animations icon. Oh. Oh, okay, apparently I can't, this is a test phase, I can't use the clock. Okay. So okay, as you can see the icon, the flow with the wind, so there is damage increment. Then at the end of the turn, we are being blown. And the reason Jack is not being blown away is because there is too defensive terrain. Then oh, I'm also there's war, so war is unpassable terrain, so I get. And now the flow is from left to right, so we'll use this Captain Jack. So it's 1006. You guys can see. Let's see if there's animations. Okay. Okay, so you'll see. Go with the wind flow, so you get this increment. Okay, what about diagonal? I'm not sure if it triggers, so let's check. A diagonal will also trigger too. So you get additional attack intelligence increment. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's going to be a fun event if you don't want to focus, your players who don't want to focus on PvP. You're gonna like enjoy some extra content. And you can also reset. Oh, you can reset the battle, so not too bad. So gonna record on who or whom you use to pass the stage. So you can use this special event assistance to help you speculate the pre-battle, so you can check out the calculations on how the situation will benefit you, like how the weather flow, I presume. I'm gonna check. So you can check the number of heroes that you need to use and what are criteria to pass the stage. Oh, and only heroes that you use on previous battle can make use of this calculation chance. And during this period, after using these abilities, the heroes that you're going to use for this stage will not be able to participate for the battle on next stage, so you're going to skip. Oh yeah, this is a heroes calculation, so I got to select So once I select, then I will be able to participate. Let's see if I can use for this turn, or straight away this turn. No, you're not able to use because you're using her to assist with the calculations of the weather. So okay, I'm not going to drag too long, so that's it for description of this event. And yep, I think that's it pretty much. More if not most of the content for this month. And additional stage, we have a third time brief for Langrisser WS. Sorry, Langrisser Millennium, the last entry. So more stage and more, tickets for you to get. Then for the interstellar dimensions, okay, I got a complaint on Zilong. So sadly, after Gay Pies, we do not have any more stories for Mashu and friends. So it still end up with the last story for Silikas and Evie's brother, Fraxinus. Then for Echo of Toy War, this is the latest we have. The Islands chapter 4. So these are the latest up to date as of when I do this video. Is on May 2025 in the CN server. So okay, that's it. Last but not least, we'll be talking about the Echo Light skins. So not sure if I have missed on anything then. So again, not much changes for the prices. Pretty much the same. So this for accessory. Then okay, for this banner, these are the skins that you can get. You can choose Awakeners, Mama Tiana, Shion, Alpha, the Exceeders, Lukhmaan, Polyaru, Dragon Slayers aka Papa Vargas, LLR. Then we have Shen, Sen, and Makairas, and definitely I won't need her Echo Light skin because the original skin is the sexiest of all. And then we have the current banner, and yep, this fake lolly actually is a Shota. It's none other than Abishai. So this is the skin. Okay, again the downside is the Echo Light skin is the same for all class. Whether it's demon or infantry, the skin artwork is the same. But overall, I gotta say, aside from I don't like that this is actually a guy, I like the Neko ear design, and there is this floating koi around him. That's like kind of cute. His normal attack. Okay, charging skills. So he can stab you with the katana, and when he dies in battle, and apparently the koi just disappeared. I thought like the koi will fall on the ground with him. Okay, when being stunned, I presume this is releasing skills because the koi fly out. And of course for the ladies, the Gigaphysics of Abishai.
世界を破壊するのは面白いけど、遊び相手もおもちゃもなくなっちゃう。その時、僕は孤独を感じるのかな。やっぱりね。真の神に匹敵する僕が簡単に消えるわけないじゃないか。まだまだ楽しみは尽きないな。
So right, there's no Gigaphysics because there's a guide, and last but not least, our Liupe of Langrissers from the Romance of Three Kingdoms. Just kidding. Yep, Lukhmaan. Okay, we'll go with the game Lukhmaan. So again, Lancer and Infantry, the Echo Light skins are the same, only one. So his animations, but I gotta say I like the Echo Light skin swords design too. Ice sword. So this is how it looks like when it's running. Stunned. normal attack, charging skills, and when he faint in battle. It's pretty cool when you charge your skills. There is this frost aura. Okay, when you release skills, I presume. So alright, and again for the ladies, jig of physics of Lukhmaan.
この世界には永遠など何一つ存在しない。平和ですら同じだ。うつろな永遠の平和を追い求めるよりも、今の美しさを守るべきだ。
So yep, basically the sound of Armor Titan, and as usual, no jig of physics because his a dude with 8 packs. That's pretty cool and awesome, and his hot as AF. Okay, so we've come to the end, and of course, for my fellows guys, so this is where we end with Luna's skin, because well, she's my goddess and maybe a lot of you guys goddess. So okay, this is Kami. We have come to the end. Thank you guys, and if you like this video, do give it likes and also subscribe to my video. And that's it. Oh my god, look at how slender she is, and jig of physics. Goodbye.
空を飛ぶのはお好き？あなたもホークナイトの訓練に参加しませんか？あなたはいつからそこに？軍隊は色恋事をなす場所ではない。カルサス第一騎兵皆のあなたはいつからそこに？チョコレートを持ってきた？わかりました。無礼を許しますが、私と美味しいものを共有していただきます。